Hi everybody and welcome to this tutorial for James Bay Let It Go. Awesome track. Obviously it's guitar based, but I built a piano track out of those different guitar parts. Actually, the end result sort of is going to sound a little something like this. Yeah, so that is the intro, and actually the intro and the verse have the same set of chords and also the same guitar parts, but there are two guitars for the intro and just one guitar for the verse. Although if you want to play the acoustic version, in the acoustic version he leaves out that signature, top guitar, which I think is really cool, puts in a nice atmosphere over there. But he leaves that out in solo versions. So that is sort of the more stripped down version, and also, as mentioned, the verse. So we'll first start doing that and then add that other one on top. So those two parts are going to intertwine. The first chord of the verse and also the intro, the stripped version, is a C sharp. So the left hand is going to play a C sharp in the bass and an F. Now pay attention, this F over here is actually the whole song is revolving around that F. The thing is, you're gonna bounce back and forth to this F on all chords because he's, finger style plucking, and we're simulating that by going back and forth to that F. Actually, what actually happens in the guitar as well. Yeah, so the first chord is a C sharp with the left hand, so as mentioned, the root and that F, and then with the right hand, just the third over here, the F. Together simultaneously, those two. Then you play left, right, left, right, left, right, and then three times that right hand. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second chord, F sharp, major 7, so because now this F over here is the major 7. Right hand, the third, which is now an A sharp, so together, and again that back and forth thing over at the F and the right hand. 5 times. Okay, so 3, 5, next chord is 3 again, then the fourth chord is 5 again. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick with me over here. We're gonna practice. Just copy me over here. So take note that F, because it's so, sort of pounding in there every time, play it soft. So distinctly play the root every time it occurs, and then play that one softer. Third chord, again, keep that F over here. Bass is, the chord is a B flat, so you play the root, the B flat, and the, as mentioned, F. With the right hand, also the F, so back and forth to the F again. 3 times, and then we go to the 5 times, the A flat, which is a really juicy chord because now the F is a 6 over there, over at A flat, so this is your regular A flat. We play it like this or this. Yeah, there are 2 variations. First of all, like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 accents with the right hand, but you walk from that A flat to the F sharp or the G flat and the F. Okay, so the whole thing slowly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5. So as you see, the second round, you land on that E flat and just keep playing that one. This is what he does when he plays solo. So he plays one round, and the second round, land on that one. Then another round, and another round, the fourth round. Okay, that's the verse. But on the original record, where those extra guitars are there, then he does 3 rounds of... Okay, so you play that round 3 times with that ending, and then only the 4th time. Okay, now you have the verse. Now we're gonna stack on top of that other guitar to get to the intro. So actually, this part that we're gonna tackle now is the very first part of the song, yeah? Okay, so actually we're doing exactly the same as what we just did. So the left hand is exactly the same, only the right hand has that extra, yeah, that top guitar over there. So then you'd get to, this is a little more difficult to play, I'm gonna warn you. If it's too difficult, then just stick to that thing that we just did, because when he plays solo, then that's the intro. But I really like this part. So actually that other guitar does this, but you know, that other one does this. So we have... Just try and copy that. As we just saw, actually it was just these 2 notes, but now that top guitar has landed back on this one, so it's very nicely harmonizing that part that we already saw. So then for the second chord you go, because that is in the second guitar. Okay, so except from just bouncing that one, you're gonna add that. I'm gonna do the first two chords slowly. Okay, then, so we knew that this one was in there over at B flat, right? It was the same part, but now you have to add that one as well, for that is the top note. Okay, so over at B flat, and then over at A, that's actually pretty simple, right? You're just adding the third over here, that C sharp, D flat. So is that top note of the other guitar, and this was what we already had. So then was what we already had, but then the top guitar adds that one over at this one. So okay, I'm gonna do the whole thing slowly, the first round. Again. That's the first round. The second round, as we saw, ended on that one, right? Instead of you had the end. Now, what you're gonna do the second round when you want to add that other guitar as well is this. Same. Yeah, so that's actually pretty easy, just on the... Okay, then you get to the verse, and we have already seen that. I just showed you the verse. So we're gonna go to the pre-chorus. So after you have 4 rounds of verse, okay, as I just told you. That's 1 round. 4 of those, except for the 4th one, you end on that one. Then you go to this. Okay, pretty easy stuff. Right hand just So you start on that F and the left hand just walks 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again, okay? Second round, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you land on that G. That's a B flat minor, then a C sharp in second inversion, then a diminished chord over here, G diminished. This is the full chord, but this one is left out. And then over to an F sharp major 7 full chord over here. This one is left out. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Chorus. I have two options for you. One is a little lighter, so I suppose or suggest that you play that as being the first one. And then after those bass guitars join in, we'll go lower with the left hand. Also over here, I tried to interweave the parts of the guitar and that sort of string kind of synthesizer thing that is going on over there, which dresses up the chords real nicely. So here we go. The same concept, 3, 5, 3, 5, yeah? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Then 3, 5, the chords, F sharp, major 7. That F is again the same F that is bouncing continuously, only I put it up over here now to make it a little more light. Then you play these two notes simultaneously. One is for the guitar, the other one is for the string thing. So that's the string thing. Very nicely, right? Major 9 now, because that is the 9. Then over to a C sharp chord, the third, the F over here with the right hand, just one note. Those are the first two chords. I'll do it again slowly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over to a B flat minor 7. The 7 is that nice string thing. Okay, and again, this is the thing that we already saw. Okay, so B flat and then A flat. 1, 2, 3. So you bounce off that C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The whole thing slowly. So this is that nice A flat with a 6 over here. So this is your regular A flat. Add the 6, leave out the root over here. Juicy stuff, very, very nice. Next chord is an E minor 9 with an 11 added as well. So what you're doing is keep on bouncing that F. That's the sort of the main thing. So that E flat, C sharp, D flat, and A flat. And the right hand is going to do this. That's over there. So 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So this is the same voicing. This voicing we already saw, only the first chord is different. Yeah, same principle. Yeah, intro again. Then we have another verse. That's the same thing I already showed you. Only take note, you could also add that one over here. Okay, so might be nice because we're progressing in a song. It gives more body. Also, there are bass guitars normally, and you won't have the problem of this tricky thing over here. You have just the string F sharp and the bass. Okay, that you could also use in the next chorus, which goes exactly the same, but now just move the left hand down over here and play it like this. So actually that C sharp is also now the C sharp that we know from the rest of the song. Okay, so just instead of this, you move that over here. Second round is the same again. Okay, and just finish it off, same thing. Then we have only the bridge left that goes like this. Yeah, so that's easy stuff. We've actually seen all those chords, although there is a tiny variation over here in voicing. So this is the same as in the chorus, only don't play those because now that string thing isn't there. 3, 4, oh yeah, and now all the last longer, right? So here, now you go to A flat and you play the third over here high. Just, you know, fill it up with chord notes, if you will. Then we get to the breakdown chorus, which you could play the same here high. Or you could, if you know your chords and all, you could dress it up something like, because now you know what the chords are, that's why I told you what the chords are. Yeah, something like that. If you want to get more pianistic, whatever, do something like... or whatever. Well, then you get to another normal chorus when it starts running it again, and you end with, which you could also play like this, right? It's an alternative and also a suggestion for the end of the song to go low over there. Okay? And then finish it off in the same fashion. So that is actually the entire song. You can play it all. It's a beautiful piece. I hope you enjoyed the fact that I tried to interweave all those parts. It's kind of difficult, and also you have the easy versions. A couple of different options. So guys, that's it for now. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did like it, then please hit the thumbs up, like it, share it, leave a comment, get over to my website for more tutorials. If you want to learn how to play piano like this, how to approach music like this through chords, understand what's going on, and then you'll be free to create your own parts or either figure out parts like this. There's a ton of info on my website, or if you're really interested and motivated, I wrote a book, a course about it. It's called Hack the Piano. Maybe consider taking that, or else I'll hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.